So some of you requested demonstrations on some of the moves that I have put in the Fitmas challenge, so I'm going to demonstrate them for you really quickly. I've got my little list, and I'm sure there's going to be more questions that pop up, which is fine, and I'll do another one of these a few days later or halfway through or as soon as I can, essentially. So the first requested move is a split squat that actually requires a little piece of equipment like a bench, but you can also use a chair or a stool or whatever you have available. So let me go get a chair because I don't have a bench. So this chair's a little too high. Normally keep my back foot a little lower, but this is a split squat. Slow and controlled. And if you need more challenge, you can add dumbbells if you want. And then whenever I say split squat, you'll do it with both legs, obviously. Next one is snap jumps. See if I can do this without my dog attacking me. Yes, yes. Hey, that is rude. Hey. So, this is my way. See what happens when you be an asshole? Used to be all about speed for me, but this is the way my trainer told me to do them yesterday, and I'm telling you, the burn in your quads is so real. So it's the same movement, but when you come up to your hands, you drop your butt and you get more in a squat position. So if you're up for the challenge and want to try it this way is totally acceptable too. So the next move is Inchworm, which, that is not a cute view, which helps with core stability and strengthening, and it helps prep for push-ups if that is something you're struggling with. Start in a hamstring stretch. Walk your hands out into a high plank, and then walk your hands up to your toes. If you're not flexible enough, you can always bend your knees a little bit and walk out to plank. I don't have a ton of room here, so my form's not perfect. And then of course, if you need some challenge, you can add the push-up, which that is called a caterpillar push-up. I think I put those in some of the workouts as well. One is my absolute favorite exercise ever. I'm just kidding, this is actually my least favorite exercise ever. It's a commando, but whenever I'm doing like HIIT days, I always try to add these in because I don't like them, because I think you have to do the things you don't like sometimes, and for me, this is commandos. So you start in high plank, and then you just drop one arm at a time to low plank. Make sure your core is tight. It's a good total body movement. If you're not quite strong enough to do the high plank, you can of course do it on your knees. Do not cross your feet. Keep your feet parallel and shoulder width apart. And then again, make sure your core is tight and your body is in alignment. Bent leg jackknife. You're going to be, I'll try it this way. You're going to be in a hollow hold. Make sure your lower back is on the floor. It's not about how low your feet are. Sometimes your feet might have to be up here. It just depends on whatever keeps your lower back on the floor. So hollow hold and then tuck in and straighten, tuck in and straighten. You can add a weight for challenge. This is why I don't work out at home, because I just don't have the space. The next move is a dead bug, which I actually don't do these this often, but I was trying to think of different exercises that were great for all kinds of levels. This is an awesome core strengthening and stability exercise. So again, you're gonna be in this sort of hollow hold, and then you're gonna bring opposite leg and arm together. Opposite leg and arm together. Get your gross cat litter mouth away from me. Ugh. Next move is an X hop. We'll see if I can get enough room here to show you. So essentially you're just gonna touch opposite arm to opposite toe and jump. Touch opposite arm to opposite toe and jump. And obviously for any of the jump movements, if you don't have strong knees or you've got a knee injury, you can always just touch with a squat and come up, and don't worry about the jump part. It is so important to listen to your body and honor your current capabilities and needs. So that's a great modification. The last request was frog jumps, which is essentially a really deep squat jump. You're gonna stand just a little bit, feet a little bit farther than shoulder width apart. Keep your toes forward, and you're gonna bend down, touch the ground, and explode up. Bend down, touch the ground, explode up. Again, if you can't jump, you can just touch and stretch up. Touch and stretch up. So, those are the first few moves I had requests for. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you're crushing it, because I know you are. Don't worry about doing it perfectly. Obviously, you want to have the best form possible, but you have to do the best you can do right now. Don't worry about where you're at. Honor your needs, honor your body, and listen to it. If it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. It's okay. You can always substitute in a move that feels better. Just do what you can do right now. And I promise, over time, you will get better. It will never get easier, but you will get better. I can guarantee that. So, go crush it, girls. I know you're gonna glow. You got this.